Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool, and I thought I might have another Harbor Freight hidden gem, but it turns out this is a Harbor Freight fail. This is the Central Forge 15-pound, they call it the rugged cast iron anvil. And I love this thing. This is a 30 kilogram or roughly 66 pound anvil here. I used to have a wrought iron hay button, but I sold it for $1,000. It was 134 pounds, $1,000 to a budding blacksmith. He was going to use it a lot more, and I played around with these things. And for my rare use these days, this is fine. I often use railroad tracks. I can get sections of it. And these are just good if you want just bulk, heavy steel to pound on. However, I thought, oh, Central Forge, one of Harbor Freight's internal brands, has a whole bunch of different kinds of anvils. And I thought, wow, this little one for 20 bucks might just be a gem. Because it's even hard to find a chunk of railroad track for 20 bucks, yet this has a nice big flat surface. I've got 8 3/8 inches long. The package says 8 1/4. I've got a little bit bigger than that, by about 3 inches wide. And it does have a hardy hole. It's a little guy, not the square 1 inch one that's common. But I started playing around with it, doing a few tests. So first of all, here is an Estwing solid ball peen hammer. And so here's what it looks like on this one. I'm just going to drop it. I'm literally going to let go and let it fall. And as anyone knows, on a larger anvil, the rebound is really important because that reverse direction of the hammer, the bounce back of the hammer, does relieve some tension and muscle use, so you can keep pounding a lot longer than if it's a dead thud, and then you have to lift the hammer again. Plus, you get some of the old ones, and they'll literally bounce a steel bearing, for 100 times. It's just amazing. So this is what this one looks like. This is what just a chunk of railroad track looks like. Pretty dead, but check this out. Even worse, look at that. Now, just for kicks, here is a snap-on dead blow ball peen. So I'm killing a little bit of the rebound. That is amazing. But then look at this. Did they even heat treat this? Look at that. How about up here in this nice big empty space? Just like a machine gun across the top. Just banging into this thing. Look at that. With just a little hammer. Snap on, probably even harder steel because it makes a bigger dent there. This is crazy. This is the softest steel. I thought maybe I'd have a Harbor Freight gem. Instead, I've got a Harbor Freight fail. I don't know. This is going back. I'm so disappointed in it. I thought maybe something would work out here. Maybe they just didn't heat treat these. I don't know, because there are tons of these blue painted Chinese-made types of anvils, and a lot of them are great, but I can bang on this thing. See if I can't even lift the thing, but there's not a single mark up there. This one, look at that. Look at that dent that I just put in. See right up here, there's absolutely nothing. Boom. Big dent in the metal. Anyway, so we got us a Harbor Freight fail. Sorry, I thought I had a gem. I got a fail instead. Something to watch out for. But I am going to talk to Harbor Freight about it. Maybe I'll have some closure. And Den of Tools, if you're watching, let me know if you've got an inside track into some information. Because look at that. This thing just... it's just soft. It's like lead. What is with that? Look at that monster dent right there. Just from a hammer blow. This is crazy. Unbelievable. Shoot. Because this size, this 15-pound one, would be just ideal. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. And with that, Doc out.